make some paper, yeah. Alright, got me make some paper, yeah. Alright, got me make some paper, yeah. Alright, got me make some paper, yeah. Alright, go and make some paper, yo.
Hold on. Hold on. Yo, what? I'm gonna show you why they give me the name Kage.
I feel like God, I'm a Kage. Whoa, busting my ass, I know off days. Whoa, me, I've been working, I grind from the ground, and now you see my drip is so Kage. Kage, no tell beat Kasame. Never had breaks, no off days. Bitch, my drip hope. Look, boy, I'm a legend, but bound my presence. Don't test me, I'm ready. My drip like Hokage. See you and I, we both had nothing in common. I move like Kakashi, I do shit to bro. Let's go. Young Shinobi from the unknown. Said I gotta show that I'm with it. I got gusto, not tell false. I kill him, we all cut throats. Had to put the work in, show him what the work is. Came up from the bottom, now I'm up though. Ayy, stuck up at the trenches, now I'm on my lit shit. Give me serious one punch, what the fuck, ayy? Pass out the race, gotta show him my plane when I ain't up the stakes. High like a satellite, we can get a scrapping right there. With the team, we can run up the fade. Sold out a young lame, I said one day flex with a team, they love what I say. And when I'm showing up, no one that's cold as it's guaranteed, I'ma go fuck up the game. Kage, running from the bottom to the top place. Young little legend from the village to the my way. Now they trying to copy like a catchy doing cosplay. Putting into work, got me feeling like Yahweh. Y'all waiting for the Messiah, y'all with the God play. Y'all better stop, y'all better watch. Came through flooded, come my drip, Hokage,
Hello, Twitch. How's it going, guys? How's it going? And YouTube. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 second. Hello, how's it going, guys? Hold on. I'm gonna give you a free sub pull real quick. Oh, yo, much appreciated. Wait, hold on. Let me get off mute because right now I'm in Discord with some friends, but we're just chilling today. I'm just chilling today. Hello, what's up?
Hola.
Ooh, oh, let me put some beats on real quick.
Go for it.
Oh, let me skip this. I don't want you guys to listen to the same intro that that I was just playing on.
It's a good intro.
It is a good intro. Yo, be sure to like so to get a free Blue Eyes White Dragon to get Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean Brick Eyes. The thing is, I love the Blue Eyes White Dragon card. The card is like pretty cool. It's a pretty cool card, right? It's just that like you never want to see more than 2 in your opening hand because you're like, what am I gonna do with this? That's the only issue.
Unless you're playing that one deck that I did when you were trying to teach me.
Oh no. Yeah, that's true. Like if you guys haven't seen that video, I teach Applesauce here how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. She's never played Yu-Gi-Oh in her life, and it's more or less like I get the little babies for beginners, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and we gave her like a semi-competitive one. a semi-competitive Blue Eyes deck. Like not too complex, just enough to get the engines going. Yeah, I was struggling, but Kid Moto Dragon was the MVP. If I didn't have Kid Moto Dragon, I would have lost 1,000 times. Right. Yeah, tonight I'm just working on D&D stuff, so.
So tell me, where are you at with your D&D crew?
Where
should
am
say.
I at? What should I say? First off, what should I say? Let me think. So, my D&D group. Hold on, let me turn the music down just like slightly for me. Let me just like this. Shout out to Sonic 06. Shut up. Can't believe you said that to me. Yeah, I can't believe you said that to me. So, stop. Whatever, man. So, it's my first D&D. Well, I've been playing D&D for a while, but this is a group that's like mostly beginners. And so, we did a pretty like famous one that Wizards of the Coast makes themselves. They make a whole bunch of different campaigns and modules. And one they had, it was the Dragon Heist campaign. And they finished that. We finished it within a year. I like to have campaigns done within a year personally, because more than that, I'm just like a little uninvested. Like I'll give it like maybe like max 2 years. Max 2 years, unless like it really gets going. You know what I mean? Like I like to do my campaigns like in seasons. Right now we're in season 2, and they're doing the Mad Mage dungeon. And so that is what I'm currently working on, and they're on their 3rd session. They're going to be on the 3rd one this Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, and so because they're no longer part of like Big Baby's campaign.
Yeah.
They are finding out that the game in the world, like the Dungeons and Dragons world, is what's it called? Intense in a way, like. Because the Dragon Heist one is made for levels 1 through 5, so it's like there's not much danger. There is danger, but like it's very much just like it's if you mess up, it's your own fault type of campaign. While this one is like, hey, you walk into a room and there's like 5 manticores. Good luck, you know. And before you walk into that room, you have a touch of the Elder Rune, and the Elder Rune says you can't heal for 24 hours, no matter what. Like that's legit part of the game mechanic, yeah. And so like you can make the rune like random, or like kind of fit towards the theme a little bit more, but some of them are fucking ridiculous. One of them straight up says a goblin summons and steals all your money. Like a goblin comes, steals all your money, but he is your servant for about a week. So you have no money for about a week. Until like he disappears. Thanks for the idea. Oh, bro, fuck off. Oh god, yeah. Sounds like, but I mean, there were some ideas. I always say like, if you don't know ideas for your Dungeons and Dragons campaign, guys, it's totally fine to look at what Wizards of the Coast has done and grab modules. You know what I mean? Like every time I make a homebrew campaign, it's literally like 4 or 5 Wizards of the Coast modules that I just mash together. Yeah, I just kind of like spice it up. Like for one of our mods, Bloody Brawl. Oh yeah, thanks for the like, man. Literally, I think 2 or 3 of those modules are straight up from like other like heist campaigns. But I just made it super Bleach based because he loves Bleach. That's his favorite anime. So I was like, yeah, you literally have a Zanpakuto in your hands.
Oh god, I remember that campaign.
Hey, what? He loved that. It was a one-shot. It was a one-shot birthday session.
Yeah, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun. But okay.
I think a great idea would make a character that joins the party and eventually betrays them. I think that's fine if it's like a dungeon master NPC. I wouldn't want it to be a player character because that sounds like too much work.
Just a little bit.
I mean, there were times I've joined campaigns where like we think we're helping the good guy, you know, because like, oh, players get quests, and then they go do the quest and they get rewarded, yada yada yada, whatever. And one time, like, we didn't really know the world that much, so we're just like, yeah, we're gonna accept this quest to go deal with these witches, you know. But the thing is, once we killed the witches, because the people in the village didn't like them, once we killed the witches were the only thing standing in the way of actual monsters raiding the village. Yeah, the witches weren't exactly good, but they were the only thing in the way. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Stuff like that's, I think, makes like pretty good D&D campaign sessions. Man, I think well, I play with like a pretty like older group. Like I'm the youngest in that group. Like the oldest guy's like in his 40s or whatever, and he's been playing since like when 3.5 first came out, and I started playing at the end of 3.5. And so we're all like, hey, let's go back to 3.5. And I was like, I don't know anything, so this is gonna be wild. You know what I mean? Alright, I can show you guys like what my like overall like character notes and stuff. Me and my friends are going to do D&D, and I got intel from the DM that they're adding a traitor in my character. His name, so I don't know who the traitor. Yo, you're the demon and you're not the traitor? Damn. That's some like Elder Ring like shit going on, you know what I mean? How are you gonna be the demon of the group and you're not even the traitor, man? How's that happen, man? Nathan, tell me. Yeah. Let me show you like pretty much like what I do for my for my notes. I don't use like OneNote, or like I don't use like anything like that. Since I'm here, let me just show you guys everything. Go to the PC stream, and I'm just gonna show you. Oh, Elgalo's not here. Don't worry about Elgalo. We're not worried about Elgalo. So this is my desktop right here, right? This is everything. But this is the Obsidian app. Yo, check out the Naruto. Look at that. Beautiful. Look how clean that looks. Look how clean that looks. Anyways, so this is, I really like this because it helps clean everything up, and I kind of publish this online. It's called Obsidian, and so here's like all my notes, like right here. Like we have the Mad Mage and then Waterdeep Dragon Heist notes. So we have like all this stuff right here. Like I've like, look all these DM NPCs that they interact with, you know, and you can like mention other people and stuff like that. Look at all these characters that they run into. Anything that happens, I make sure to put in the notes. Like they have these characters right here. Like Crow is one. That's the name of a character that someone's playing as. So we go to that guy's character sheet, and it's like right here. You know what I mean? And like everything, like I've kind of like mentioned, there's like tags and stuff, and there's a whole like branch tree. If you want to see like relations of everybody and everything, you know what I mean? So like there's one guy named Lip. Like he's friends with Crow, he's close core manor, all this other stuff. It really just helps me like remember, because oh god, I've joined something beyond nerdy new levels called the Key. Oh bro, whatever. Yo Chopper 3, thank you so much for the follow, man. Thank you so much. We're just talking about D&D branches and notes and stuff right now. But yeah, this is like the relationship chart I use, because I have my biggest issues. I have problems like following like who's late to who and like who's talked to who. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, did you guys even talk to each other? They're like, yeah, we talked. I was like, fuck, I don't remember that. You know? So that's pretty much like how it goes. That is what I'm currently working on. If I get enough consensus, I will show you. Ooh, that's my whole stuff. Let's go back to the webcam. If you guys want, I can show you what the maps look like for Mad Mage, but it's like spoilers if you guys want to play it. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people at this point play a lot of like homebrew. I feel like I'm like one of the only friends that owns like all the books too. I've been playing for a while. I'm trying to log into Roll20 at the moment.
Trying to show off.
You know it. I'm always trying to show off. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that much is true.
It's false.
I
I only show off when someone's talking mad shit.
Only, okay.
Yeah, only. Clearly only. Okay.
I see Nathan's chat. Oh god, I've joined something beyond nerdy and new level. It's called the geek.
Yeah.
We're nerds, not geeks.
I don't know anymore. Like, someone can say, like, are you into this? I'm just, like, trying to hold back how much I'm into it. Like, how deep I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I'm pretty deep in. Like, I don't want to tell them.
Honestly, that's how I feel with Zelda. It's like I have to like take a deep breath. I'm just like calm, be cool, don't scare them away, be chill.
Yeah, when someone's like, "Hey, I just watched this new series called Gundam. Have you heard of it?" I'm like, I'm gotta hold back. These restraints.
Don't be the nerd. Don't be the nerd. Don't be the nerd.
Don't scare them. Keep them. Keep it together. Alright, let me just show you like let me just show you guys how big this map is. This is the level 1 map. I don't know if you're watching too, Apple.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Look how big this map is. Look how big it is.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the level 1 map. The thing is, this the Dungeon of the Mad Mage is a classic D&D dungeon crawler, and it like really goes back to like how Dungeons & Dragons used to be. So right now, like we've only like they start here. It says start here. They went through here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Damn, yeah, dude, that's how it is, man. We zoom in here, you know. They kind of explored some areas. I wish there was like a hold on. Where's the hand tool at? Hand and move. Okay, so right here, they started right here, went down this hallway. At this point, there's like some like dungeon statues. My camera's off. What the fuck?
Your camera's been having issues the last couple streams.
My camera be hating me, bro. How about this? Whatever. And my camera absolutely just despises me. Okay, whatever. We're back. So like right here, there's like all this that they have to go through. There was an encounter here. There was a big encounter here with some vampires. And they go through here. More vampires. Vampires. Quote unquote vampires. They actually weren't vampires. They were people dressing up as one to scare adventurers away. Or pay the troll toll. And then even more combat. So like it is a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see with JoJo. Yeah, man. I used to be that way with JoJo. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I read all the way up to like part, I wouldn't say part 6. I read all the way up to part 6. No, part 7. I was there to part 7. And then I stopped because like I was just reading so much that I need to take a break and then to get back into it. Yeah, but also with the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So what I love about Wizards of the Coast is that they're really good at establishing a theme of like how tough a dungeon is going to be or how tough an area is by their first 3 or 4 encounters, you know? And I think that's really good in storytelling because it really helps establish like, yo, this arc right now, don't mess around. This is a warning. So the first, as they go through here, they see just columns of demons, famous demons throughout history. like each one's a different demon, and each one is like real, like they have names, you know. And so they can roll a history check to see if they know them or not, but it's gonna be very hard, unless they have like a bonus thing, you know what I mean? But besides that, there is a secret door right here behind one demon's skull, and there's a body of armor, right? That like someone like puts like armor on or whatever, like to hold the armor piece. And in it is a sword that's kind of glowing like a bright little white light, and a chopped off hand holding on to the sword stick. If they detect magic or any similar spell to it, they realize this sword's cursed. You can't let go of the sword once you have it on you, and if someone pulls it off you somehow, it goes right back to you. It rematerializes back into your hand. So is this whole level demon themed? This whole level is like the first level of like don't fuck around adventurers. I mean, there's a lot of references to demons here at this first level, but it's pretty cool. Every level has their own theme as well. So yeah, so one of my players, he decided, he's like, I don't know what this thing is. It looks pretty cool. It's glowing white, you know? I was like, oh yeah, it is. He's like, do you want to do anything before? He's like, no. I grab onto it. And he's like, he's like, I want to put it into my bag. I was like, you find out you're unable, that you can't. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's stuck. He's like, oh no. And then he puts his other hand on like an idiot. He puts both his hands on the sword, so his both hands are stuck on the sword. He is very lucky that someone else had a spell to remove it. You need like a 3rd level higher spell to remove that curse. You could add a crucifix. Nah, I could. I mean, they were already scared shitless after the vampires, you know? Like it was insane for them. And so that is the first indicator that this dungeon is not to mess around with, you know? The second indicator was this hidden tunnel that they found right over here, with S for secret, of course. That this tunnel leads down to like a hidden area with a statue that is kind of like broken apart. The statue is already been ravaged by other adventurers because this is the first level and adventurers come in and out pretty frequently. But the thing is the reason why this tunnel got sealed up is that under the water there's a gray ooze that will attack adventurers. Gray oozes are pretty weak, but they just deal psychic damage. That's not something like a lot of players are used to and whatnot. It's just reference that everything's not what it seems, that this level has been ravaged by adventurers all the time, because this is like the starting area of like a RPG, and like you should be careful. Also, the whole time there are 2 factions watching them. One faction that they already know because of the season 1. In season 1, they were in a gang war with Xanathar, which is like a what's it called? What's his name? What creature? He's a beholder, which is like a giant eye with a whole bunch of little eyes, you know. And he has his own little gang, and so they mess with him in the first season, and so that gang is still watching him right now. Pretty cool. And the second gang is like the group of fake vampires that are just like exploiting scared adventurers as vampires at this first level. That's all it is right now. But right now they're going through and just trying to find how they can get to the second level, which is they go down, which is kind of like, I don't know if you guys play like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or Diablo, but it's pretty much how this plays out as. Because in those games there are bosses that you can fight or whatever, and then you can like go down one. There is a pretty cool, they can get an NPC to help them though. There's one NPC in here that can help them for 2 levels. I hope they can find him.
And if they can't,
I mean it's like a whole like arc. There's nothing that happens if they don't find him. It's this guy that got betrayed by his party and is stuck in a pit, and he became a revenant because he hates them so much. He's like, hey, you help me out of the pit, and like I can guide you all the way to the 3rd level. You know, so that's a bonus that they have maps. You know, but they have to help out this guy. But who knows? Who knows? L? How's that an L? No, let me go back. Just do
God
that.
damn it.
Oh, you're playing Zelda right now?
Yeah, and I found the damn Korok.
Imagine being stuck in a pit. Yeah, well, the whole story was that he was questioning his party on like, hey guys, are you stealing money? Like for me, I noticed that like I don't have that much money compared to you guys. Like I wake up, I have less money and stuff, you know. And they're like, interesting. Jump him, and that's what they did. They jumped him, threw him into one of the pits.
I can't believe they did that.
I can't believe it. I mean, the group he's a part of isn't exactly the most noble group, obviously. But yeah, crazy. Revenants are pretty cool though. They literally, like, imagine being, like, having the will to, like, kill somebody. Like, you have this burning hatred that you just can't die. Like, even if you kill the Revenant's body, they resurrect like 24 hours later in a new body. Like a soul goes
Wait.
into a new body.
24 hours later, and they're in the new body?
Yeah, they will find a new body. That soul will find a new body and will still try to seek to avenge him. To avenge themselves.
Why does this sound familiar? There's a reason why this sounds familiar.
I've been playing the
can't
game
think
for a
of it.
long time, so I don't like the backseat. Bro, I'd be raging on a whole new level. Yeah, that's a the thing is, you imagine being that angry? You'd be that upset. Also, you lost COD? Dang. Wait, did you lose COD? Like lose a round, or did you like lose? Or like lose the game? Oh, well, Bobo lost in COD? Okay, never mind. I think I understand now. I think I know what you're saying. Never mind. Oh, you lost. Yeah, that's why I don't play Call of Duty. Call of Duty just is a frustrating game. It's built to be frustrating and addictive. I can't get into it because of that. Also with Revenants, fun fact, they always know where the person that they want to avenge is. Always. Unless they're on a different plane of existence, then they don't know. I lied. Which Call of Duty you playing, man? What's your pick in Call of Duty? I'm a Modern Warfare 2 man myself. I just figured this is time for a Joe stream too, guys. I don't want to do like another Kingdom Hearts stream as much as I like want to. I just need to take a break from it. Hey, we're on Birth by Sleep. MW69. Okay, man.
Yeah. For the Kingdom Hearts series, you're doing a pretty well job.
Oh man, it is.
It's rough.
Yeah. I just kind of wanted to get to. I just want to get to 3. I feel like once I get to 3, I made it. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah. I mean, I still need to finish Train Drop Distance. I got distracted with Tears of the Kingdom.
Lingering will. That's what it is. That's the very good thing.
Well, I can say this. Now that you've played all the other ones, now you'll understand the controversy around 3, where everyone's like, it's not hard. It's not like the other ones. It's like...
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
So let me try to say I don't know. What's Lingering Will? Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
You don't know what the Lingering Will is? Like, I don't know. Sorry, man. I do not know.
Ooh.
It's actually so nice. What?
Lightning strike. Trying not to get smited here.
I did say I did get the ultimate keyblade. That was nice. I just say once you beat the game, go back to Timeless River. Oh wait, I did beat the game. I gotta go back to the Timeless River. Is a boss there?
Oh,
What?
I think I know what Nathan's talking about. I'm not gonna spoil it for you though.
Not gonna spoil it for me.
What is that?
Oh, you guys love to see me get my ass beat, man.
Speaking of which, you still need to be Zexion, Marluxia, Lurksine,
Success.
Oh my god.
Okay, at least try and fight Lexaeus, because that's the fight you will enjoy.
That man was that man was giving me he was just punching me like really hard. Like
Yeah.
it was really hard. I was like, can you stop, sir? I'm like, this is not how the game works, you know? Like I hit you, you hit me, I block, I use magic, and you know.
If you want more of an anime fight, go fight Lexaeus. You will enjoy that. Yeah, but you were enjoying the fight. Do I need to go find those clips again?
I mean, I was enjoying it. I do love the more anime this game like Kingdom Hearts gets, the more I love it. Like they just need to like go straight anime. Like I love the Disney aspect of it, but I wish the Disney aspect had like more of the anime feel. Like I definitely see where they were testing. Anime is Axel's definition. That's true.
Yeah,
He does show up
that's
and do some pretty anime things. I would not lie to you about that.
Okay, Axel is best boy. Just saying. He's the best out of 13.
I didn't have a chance to kill him. He's suicided. Shirk.
He saved your butt.
Yeah, I was about to give him the hands right after too.
Feeling any regret? The look on your face.
The only regret I have is that I didn't get a chance to do myself. That's the only regret I have. As I would like regret, I just didn't get the chance to do it. Like I took something I didn't do.
Hey, just be grateful. You didn't have to go back to Alice in Wonderland. You didn't have to go back to Tarzan. You didn't have to fight Axel again.
God, Tarzan. Bro, in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, got it memorized. I hate that. Every time he says that, I want to slap him.
Because he's an asshole.
Anytime he says that, I want to slap him. I'm like, shut up.
Every time one of my friends, she gets a text, it's Axel saying "got it memorized," and I can't help but like laugh every time it goes off.
I cannot do that. That is horrible.
The fact that you still got people like that running around that enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2 that much, even though Kingdom Hearts 2 is a game that's been around for so long.
Kingdom Hearts 2,
now,
yeah, it's amazing. Kingdom Hearts 2 is amazing.
It's an amazing game. Like it's the best one out of all of them, hands down.
It's definitely the best out of them. Like
358. I really wish you had a chance to play 358/2 instead of it being a movie. Like you would have enjoyed 358/2.
Like if there was like a co-op part of like Kingdom Hearts, it would be amazing. But obviously they didn't upgrade 358. Okay, but Birth by Sleep. I still gotta play Birth by Sleep. I still gotta play it.
You haven't played that one, nor Dream Drop Distance. And Dream Drop Distance, it's like I don't want to say it's like 2-player, but you switch between. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Never mind. But the rest of us know what I'm talking about.
Also, here's the thing. There's a couple things I need to do. I need to go back to Chain of Memories and play the Riku side of the story.
Yes, you do.
As much as it pains me, I need to do that.
It should be a lot easier than Sora's side.
Is it easier?
Mysterious figure. Yeah, because Riku's cards are like 8, 9, 10.
Oh yeah, that's right. Riku's got stronger cards.
Yep. And it's more like you're playing it for the actual storyline plot.
I feel you.
And you get to know more about the other organization team that was deployed there, which was Lexaeus, Zexion, and Vexian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you didn't really... 2 teams were deployed. You didn't really get to see that team because they were dealing with Riku. You only got to see Lurksine, Marluxia, and Axel because they were handling Sora.
Chain of Memories.
It's rough.
An adventure. On Proud Mode, changes the name. Song I'm
Yeah?
say. It changes a man.
Yeah?
I was, oh my god. Some of the boss fights would literally last like 5 seconds. I was like, oh my gosh. Axel's fight was the hardest fight in Chain of Memories. Replica Riku, yeah, Replica Riku was crazy. That dude had like 10 nines in a row. I was like, can you stop? I had to hold on to so many trump cards, like so many 0 cards, just because of Riku. Oh my gosh.
To also be fair, if you play Riku's side of the story and Chain of Memories, you
Is
get
it-
to see a lot more character progression.
Oh, thank God, man. Fucking Christ.
Like,
As long
get
as
to
I don't
see-
have to fight my Replica Riku as Riku, I
I
do.
don't
I'm like,
think
sure.
so. I don't think you do. You mostly you're running around, you visit the same worlds as Sora, but like you're just dealing with Heartless and you're more like trying to control the
Nathan
darkness
says
in
you do. Nathan says
What?
you do fight Replica Riku when you're Riku. Oh, that is actually cancer, bro.
That is cancer.
That's actually
Dang.
horrible.
That's yikes.
Actually, yikes, man.
Well, I mean, you're obviously the real one and the stronger one, so like, oh yeah, that's right, you do kill him. That must be like the end though, because like Replica Riku goes back, right, and then like at the end of Sora's part, he goes back into
Yeah.
Castle Oblivion further, and Riku, the actual Riku, finds him, and I think that's when he kills him. That's
Damn,
right, I
Riku-
forgot about that.
That homie came in to assist me after losing 8 times in a row.
I mean, he is a puppet. Literally. Like, he's not even, like, supposed to exist. He's another Shion.
I know he's another Shion. He's the testing subject. But damn, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, how many times gotta teach you this lesson, man?
Yeah. Well, who knows? That Replica Riku, I don't remember why. I think Replica Riku is like, I'm the real one. Now's the time to figure out which one of us is stronger. Blah, 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 blah.
No, not Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
And real Riku's like, get out of here. Smack. Go away. Shoot. You can blame the Replica Riku and Shion, I believe, off of Vexion.
Yeah, the ice
Vexen.
guy.
Yeah, he's the main one behind that.
Wasn't Vexen a good guy?
No.
It wasn't? Okay.
He's still Organization 13. He's still technically a bad guy, but he's the scientist of the group.
Okay.
He was just
I
looking
remember
out
there
for
was like so many different like betrayals. I was like, I can't keep up.
Yeah, because like Vexen was trying to warn Sora of what was going on. Like, hey, don't let Marluxia use you as a puppet, because Marluxia was bragging to Vexen, I'm gonna win with this. Sora is gonna be the key, and I'm gonna take over the organization. And Vexen's like, say what? Which trio is the best? I'll leave that up to you, John. Which one is the best?
What do you mean like trio? Like Mickey,
Like,
Donald, and Goofy?
Riku,
Or, like-
Riku, Sora, Kairi, Axel, Roxas, Shion.
Mhm.
I'm assuming. When you play Birth by Sleep, it's gonna be Terra, Aqua, and Ventus.
So far, I'm taking Riku and Sora and Kairi out because Kairi hasn't done anything, like at all. like Kingdom Hearts 2 is the most romantic story between Sora and Riku. Like, hi, my name's Kairi. Here's my boyfriend Sora and his boyfriend Riku. It's that meme.
Honestly, it is.
Like, honestly, if they came out and started dating each other, I think the fandom would be completely okay because they would check out. Like, yeah, like you don't have to be into like support gay people. Like, yeah, I can see that they're gay for each other or whatever. You know, like it just checks out. Like, whatever.
If I had to say, the I'm gonna Axel, Roxas, and Xion, that trio was definitely the most unfortunate group.
Yeah, I say like that's the sad boy group. Is the
Yeah.
Xion, Axel, and Roxas group? That's the sad boy group. Like that's just sad times. Oh, he said something controversial on the internet. Yeah, how dare I? I said that Riku and Sora should be together versus Sora and Kairi.
Because so many people love Sora and Kairi. Even to this day, they're all like gung ho for it.
I don't see it, man. I don't see it. The only like, I feel like it's so forced. I feel like there's not much conversation between the two. You know what I mean? Versus like Riku and Sora. Like,
To be fair, I think a large part of that is also because in KH1 they didn't really do a good job in describing how close Kairi and Sora were.
yeah, I mean, I feel like they tried to at the beginning, but it didn't really like hold.
Because Riku is a year older than them, so technically, like, he's like a grade ahead of them.
What if no
And-
ship? That's fair. I'd be fine if
That's
there's like
true.
no ship between any of the three. That works for completely fine with me if all three are friends.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I kind of hate when they force relationships in video games. I'm like, come on. Or like in like most media, like I'm fine with if everybody's friends.
Honestly, if you think about it, if you were to take that mindset, like, hey, they're not dating, everybody is friends, like, KH2 seems a lot better with when it comes to the Kairi, Sora, and
Oh yeah, no, I feel like it works out way better. Like for
yeah,
sure.
'cause Kairi's like, I'm looking for my friends, Riku and Sora. Like, we were best friends. We played with each other all the time. Like, we grew
Yeah,
up
it's
together.
like the only thing that would appeal from Kairi to Sora is that he's a guy and that they're like kind of friends, you know?
yeah.
I'm like, that's not, how would that make you attracted to him in any way? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's,
The manga does a better job in showing how deep the relationship is with Kairi and Sora, because, like I said, Rika was a year ahead of them in school and everything else. So Kairi and Sora were in class together every day growing up. So, like, at some point, they saw each other every day, you know? So, and Sora, I think, has always had a mini crush on Kairi since she first moved
yeah,
to Destiny Island.
I think they did a great job of showing that Sora had a crush on Kairi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not Kairi
vice
liking
versa.
Sora, you know? Like, I'd be fine if they, like, if Sora, like, kind of, like, grew up past that. I feel like it would
Yeah.
go toward his, like, character development, you know what I mean? And if they, like, come back to it later, you know, that Kyrie's starting to like Sora or whatever. If they give Kairi more screen time. I don't know. Probably not.
Possible, I think in Cage 3 she does get more screen time. I don't know.
Man, if Sora's a sub, Kairi is a bread sandwich. That's a quote.
That is a
That
cool.
is a quote. Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
Is he wrong though? No.
No, he's not. Kyrie's a bread sandwich. I mean, I feel like Kairi has more personality in KH1 than she does in 2.
Well, to be fair, she didn't like show up at all until so late in the game.
She was on Destiny Islands at one point. Like, went there because she's like, something's wrong with my memories because of treated memories. That's fine. Gets to the island, gets abducted, and then she keeps getting abducted by different people throughout throughout. She's portal hopping. And then she shows up at the end and gets rescued, and like that's pretty much it. You know?
I mean, Axel did kind of mess up. He kidnapped her, and then he messed up and was like, "Oh shit!" And Sax is like, "Haha, you done fucked up."
I did like the bonus scenes of her getting a Keyblade. I thought that was cool. I felt like they should have expanded on it a bit. It'd be cool if she was able to summon her own Keyblade or something. I don't know. Something. Just something. I don't know. It's just like it's very early 2000s writing anime. I'm like, wow, this girl does nothing. Like the Sakura, it's like the Naruto treatment for like most of the female characters. Like, wow, she has a lot of personality at the beginning, and then out the window. And she's like, do your homework? What are you doing? It's Thursday. Do your homework. I'm just kidding. Stay here. Also, just kidding about that. No, go do your homework, or you can stay. We're just chilling.
Yeah, we're.
I'm
I'm
technically doing homework right now. Yeah.
Would you classify this as homework though? Like you're
There's a due date.
stuff? Okay, that is true. True. Fair enough.
There is a due date.
Meanwhile, I'm over here dodging lightning strikes. Does it not rain? Like,
You would do both? Yeah, I mean, go for it, man.
ooh. Oh no.
I think one of the best things about I think everybody, if you're into Dungeons and Dragons, I think you should buy some of the books just so you can see the modules, because they don't just be like, here's what you shoot, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know? They don't do it by that. They give you like what if scenarios, and they also have scenarios on each section to say, to spice up your dungeon crawling a little bit, or your experience, we recommend to do this, and they give you a list of options. I think that's great.
Isn't there a book that introduces all the different classes and everything? Like it's perfect for beginner D&D players.
Yes. So if you sign up to D&D Beyond, this is not a plugin. I wish I was plugged into Dungeons and Dragons to Wizards of the Coast, but here I'll just get rid of share my screen. Give me a second. So this is, let me just go to like the homepage. So this is the Dungeons and Dragons homepage. So to create an account is totally free. You can actually play for free on here. We just use Roll20 because Roll20 is also free. But they have a new player guide, and the sources. There's the Lost Mine of Phandelver, which is the most beginner intro level campaign that you can play. This is totally for free. Like, it introduces like Phandalin, a pretty like commonplace too. Like this is like look at all this, you know? Like this is beginner, like they give you a lot of options too. Like you do with the Spider Queen, like it's pretty good. The Thunder Tree, it is a awesome thing. I think every person should play the Lost Mines of Phandelver because it is fantastic and it's a classic D&D. They also give you different source books. So one thing they always give you is the player's handbook, which is pretty much they give you the basic classes if you don't own all of them. You have to buy the other books if you want access to the classes and races and subclasses and stuff like that and feats. But they give you like you get like dwarf, elf, halfling, human, dragonborn, gnome, half elf, half orc, tiefling, and pretty much the basic classes. This is like totally fine. To begin with, because like there's a lot to D&D nowadays because they keep building upon it every year. And on top of that, they also give you of course like the basic rules for free, and I think they give you the monster manual like at a discount price too. And it's also the Dungeon Master's Guide at a discounted price, but you don't really need those times as well. One thing you can do is you can get the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, which has like a whole bunch of more subclass options and class options, like the artificial class, completely new to Tasha's. Also, the Mordecai versus the Monsters of the Multiverse, and this has a whole load of things. Like, look at all this stuff, a whole bunch of stuff that's been reworked to keep up for modern times. Because when 5e first came out, I think it was in 2014, it was like pretty basic, and this came out last year or the year before. Like at least it came out within the last year. I would say that within the last year, they reworked a lot of races. It's like Goblin got reworked, so they're part of the Fae. They have like Fae stuff, just like how elves have and whatnot, stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. Highly recommend getting this as well. There's only like 2 source books that I don't have. I think the Domains of Delight, I don't have this one. And this one's like okay. Like, this is just to promote Extra Life. Like, who cares? Like, this is like fine. No, it's $8, but it's okay. And then of course Big B presents Glory of the Giants. And if you guys know Big B, he made Big B's hand. You know, the giant like floating hand spell. So that's gonna be a source book too. And one thing I do like about at least Wizard of the Coast is that there is a timeline for the adventures. That some adventures take place at a completely different time than others because of how things go ahead. So sometimes you can play like, I want to play let me think. Not too many. Let's say Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate happens like pretty early on, I think around like the 1100s. And then you can go into Out of the Abyss. And that, or actually, you can go into Prince of the Apocalypses. I think that happens, I think like 200 years later. So you can play a descendant of your first character if he lives, if you want. If you keep playing with the same group and whatnot. Like, we have done that before. Like, I'm playing his descendant. Some ideas for you guys. I try not to live by like the timeline rule because it gives you like, a little bit more freedom, but I think it like helps if you character like helps with world building a little bit more, and kind of establish like where characters are on a piece of things too. So I am just looking at some monsters and other stuff that this game's like, hey, we recommend you doing this stuff. What's up?
I'm facing against the Phantom Ganondorf. Or Phantom Ganon. No, God.
Sound like you're getting your shit backed in right now.
Whoa, he's covered in gloom. Okay. Can I hit him now?
Don't know what that is. I ignore that.
That's right. You, sir, still need to play.
Yeah, I still need to play
game.
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. You are completely right. I need to.
How? Can I just not run up to him? Well, I'm dead. It's okay. I can just restart. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. It's just.
Hey, do you want to test your English skills? Go for it. My English is horrible. Yeah. Give me your English homework, man. And if you fail, just say it's not my fault. It was a Twitch streamer, and then you plug in my Twitch stream to everybody in his class.
Sounds about right.
That's joking, but don't please. You can give it to me if you want, but you know, An anecdote? Gosh. Isn't an anecdote like a... I don't want to fucking look it up right now. I believe an anecdote is kind of like a side note. Oh, what is anecdotes?
Isn't that like
What the hell? Oh, it's
like a story with like a point, kind of like a what's his name?
Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Oh yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's like a like interesting point in the story, right?
That or
like a feature, right?
yeah.
Nope. Okay, what does it mean? What does anecdote mean? So I'm just like recapping myself for the story right now. A short account of an incident in a person or someone's life. Oh, okay. Whew. It's okay. I never knew I was like my English was not my strongest subject in school. I don't think I just cared. Damn, I could upgrade my DM. Oh, it's DM NPCs. Okay, wait, hold on. What? Oh, no. Oh, it's not. Okay, new note. Undertakers. And there was also. I haven't been. How long have we been out of school, Kristen? How long have we been out of school?
We graduated that year 5.
Wow, 5 years.
Has it really been that long? Gross.
Yep, it's been that long.
Okay, this guy isn't that scary.
There's like parts
Never
of school
mind.
that I completely miss, but there's some parts I'm like I don't miss that.
Oh yeah.
Like I miss like seeing like a lot of my friends all the time. That part's great. School is like the perfect time to like build up your social skills and like make some good friends and whatnot. Obviously, not everybody has that chance to. Some people just life just happens. But I think it's a great time to do that because a lot of people they're used to having friends, like seeing them all the time, and once they get out of that, they realize that they don't actually have any friends or they don't know how to make friends. So yeah, crazy. It's the level 1%.
You almost had him?
What is your favorite subject in school, Kristen? What was your favorite one? You guess history?
History, as a child I hated it, but when I got older I appreciated it, so history was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school, I actually found government interesting, like learning how the US government is supposed to work.
Yeah.
Like, just how it was supposed to work was interesting, not how it's being run right now.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Still to this day, I still enjoyed algebra. Algebra was fun.
I'm going to have a quiz, a life lesson from now knowing Mito Kage. Okay. What What should I
You're gonna
say?
regret that, but okay.
You know what? I am. Wow. Zero faith in me. Zero faith. I say that a good life lesson that it is okay to fail and keep trying to do something. I think that is completely fine. I think not enough people in our society feel like if you fail, just give up, just move on. I feel like it is good to keep trying, and you always learn from your failures. It's pretty like, what is it? People are like, oh yeah, failure is the best teacher, but I mean, it's pretty boring to hear that, but they are completely valid. Like, and you should go for it, even if you're scared, because you just never know. It's worse to like be like, what if, versus like, you know, I've tried my hardest, you know? Because I have a lot of friends that like, I want to get good at this game or stuff like that, and or like I want to do this, and take it to someone that has been at that competitive level in a video game before. Like, you should go just to try, just for the experience. You learn so much, like instead of just like hanging out with your friends and doing nothing, you know, and try new things and, you know, get that experience. And it's okay to like fail and lose. There's nothing wrong with losing. It means that you tried. There's a life lesson.
That was pretty good.
Is it not okay to fail or lose? Only the Tommy, shut up. Be quiet. You know what? Great life lesson. I've now obtained new information. Boom. New skill unlocked. Life lesson. It's totally okay to like fail. It's totally fine. People will make fun of you, like laugh, like, aha, that guy didn't like do well. But like, hey, he put himself out there and he tried. There's nothing wrong with it.
At the end of the day, it's like, just do your best. If you
Yeah.
gave it 110%, that's all
Yeah.
you can.
I would never be upset, like I've been like in a lot of clubs and sports, but I was never like upset at a guy that gave his 100% at something and he lost. I was like, you know, he tried. That's fine. He gave his best and he should be happy about it. If you fail, fall into depression, alcohol, don't listen to Tommy in the chat, guys. This guy's giving horrible advice. Don't listen to him. That is the worst advice. Also, you may never know. You may make some like new friends out of like your adventures too. Like I didn't think I would like travel for Smash Bros. Or like go as far as I did, because I just wanted to keep like pushing. Because I like, when I would lose, I was like, I know why I lost. You know, I want to try better and stuff like that. And so I would like venture out and expand more. If you feel fall into the hype, my God, no, Nathan, no, Nathan, please, no, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. That's not what that means at all.
Against the system.
Don't do it. That's not what I mean at all.
God, I won. All right, cool. Third time's the charm.
But I think a lot of people will like always, I'm gonna like keep talking about this, always like, man, this weekend I'm gonna do it. I'm going to like try this stuff. I want to get into like this hobby. I want to do this stuff, whatnot, you know what I mean? And they just never like do it. They just jump into it. A lot of people are just scared to fail. The first step is always the hardest. I would tell you that right now. If you want to like get into something like, let's say like you're like really into like drones or cars or something, and like you know like you like really want to get into like that field, but you just kind of like scared of the first step. Like the first step is honestly the hardest. Even like working out, if you're scared of like, you know, I want to get fit, I want to like lose weight, I want to gain muscle, the first few steps are the hardest. I'm not gonna lie to you, but after you stumble a bit, you'll be completely fine. Trust me. Friends hold you back, only family. And Diesel. Oh my God. Yeah. We're all family. We're all family here. So yeah, you're right. It's like watching anime. What? Me talking right now?
Power of friendship.
Just start One Piece. Nah, what am I gonna be like Levi? Say give up on your dreams?
Just give up on your dreams and
Give
die.
up on your dreams and die.
You know what?
Just start
Like
One Piece,
Levi is a great inspirational leader.
No, he's not. What are you talking about? In that world he's in, he is not an inspirational leader. I've given up a while ago. Well, Tommy, I haven't given up on you. How about that? And don't say you should, because I'm not. I would say that One Piece is actually has some great messages in it. As people give it shit, it is a great, like, has some great messages in it. Like, there was like one, yeah, rip hasty. One episode like all about like slavery and like minorities, and I like cried. It was so fucking good. It was so good. Like one group, they got branded by like the rich, and they became slaves, and so they took that brand on each of them and made it like a new tattoo, and they became pirates, like the Sun Pirates, and that was like great that they did that, you know, and like how far, like, I don't know, it's just it's so fucking. Sometimes it gets good. Ace and Goku are the same person. I don't know. I think Goku's a lot more professional than Ace. Dude, my friend went from the beginning to near the end and probably freaking. Yo, your friend. Yo, you gotta relax.
Okay.
One, either he has the god power, or you gotta check up on him.
Yeah, I would say check up on him, because is he okay?
Oh, I'm talking about the massive
hole.
hole. He said I'm talking about the massive hole in the chest.
Tommy is too soon.
Oh.
Goku. Why?
Damn.
That's fair.
Okay, that was pretty fucking funny.
That was pretty good, but yikes.
That was pretty fucking funny.
We're gonna fuse this.
So I'm still laughing over the massive hole in the chest.
You're terrible. Oh my god. What just...
Speaking of, I need to
Okay.
watch season 3 of Demon Slayer Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to as well.
Yes, it's a very good series right now.
Tommy, you are funny. Well,
We're doing it. I didn't want to, but we're doing it.
what are you doing?
Finding a black phoenix.
Your friend still plays GTA for like 3 hours a day? Dude, go, okay. He's gonna go outside and touch some grass. I say it. Go outside and touch some grass. That's too much. But then again, like, you guys are young. How are people, I played GTA 5 back when I was a senior in high school. And it's still out. It's still out. GTA 5 is still a thing. It's so crazy. Like I think near junior year at the end, I was like, wow, I can't believe GTA 5 is gonna come out. And then it's like almost a decade later.
It's like a classic game now at this point.
It used to be doing a little point thing, touching grass. I would just take the camera with me and go outside and touch some grass. GTA released in 2010? No, it didn't. I'm gonna bring it to the side of my plan. GTA 5 release date?
Oh.
GTA 6 developed. Well, I see it right here. GTA 5 release date 2013. Released September 17th. You know what's crazy? That it came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360. We're on the PS5 era right now. We're 2 console generations after, and they're still playing this game.
Because why not?
It's just crazy that the game's going for that long. It's been it'll be a decade this year. The GTA 5 is still a thing.
Game. I mean, to be fair, people are still playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's been out.
You
since,
shut
like-
up. That's a different thing. No, I'm talking about people still hard playing. Like, I don't. Whatever. I lost argument. I don't care anymore. Whatever.
It's not different.
It's completely different in my view. But whatever. I
Not
lost that.
different.
I think it's completely different. I think it's different because there is like still servers up supporting GTA 5 and like still having like you can buy money and like play with other people in game modes, versus Kingdom Hearts 2 just got like they just pushed the remastered and like that was it. There's no server work for that. Or like maintenance. The upkeep and maintenance is drastically different. It's like Skyrim versus Kingdom Hearts. Like Skyrim is still being pushed out to this day. That came out in 2013 too. Yo, I don't know. Maybe there's something. Wait, hold on. I think Skyrim came out in 2011. Because I remember my friends talking about it. I was remember them being such nerds. And that was the I got into November 11th. 2000. Yeah, because I remember it was 11/11/11. Yeah, Skyrim came out in 2011. It was 16. 16 when Skyrim came out. Roughly 16. I would say 16 just roughly. 16. And they still pushing Skyrim out now. Like, oh my gosh. How is the next Elder Scrolls not out? That's crazy.
You're asking $1 million questions here, sir, so don't expect an answer. Here. What do I did not mean to hit
This
that.
is the wrong thing.
No! No! Why am I getting cucked over again?
What are
By
you
this
doing?
game. Look, I just beat Phantom Ganon, right? And I just beat a blue Enoch. Guess what's happening right now?
Can I do it again?
Fucking Blood Moon. So yes, I'm gonna have to fight the stupid Enochs again.
Sounds like a you problem. So sorry. The more I think about it, we all just play old games more than the new ones. That's fair. I mean, like, I think because there's like, I call it the Battle Royale multiplayer era between the years 2016 and the years like 2020, 2021, where corporations were so into like pushing multiplayer and like video developments and mobile games. So it was this huge that it was used to like gacha games. So a lot of gacha games were coming out at the time. Like 5 Nintendo gacha games came out. Supporting Nintendo games came out. So during that era was like a very dry spell for like competent, good single player games and experiences for players. You know? So during that era, it was like I felt like it was like the driest spell of video games to me. Like there's not much going on. Like a couple games came out during that era that were pretty good. Like Smash Ultimate came out. Actually, at the beginning, I think Smash Ultimate came out like when like 20. I want to say like 18, 19. I think around like 2019. 2018 maybe. But like there was an era. It was like a super dry spell for video games in my opinion. 2019. Yeah, I mean like. It's hard to think of like hard bangers that came out in that time period for me. Like, I'm trying. Let me look on my site. Like top video games in the past 5 years. Let's do like top like past 10 years. Like God of War came out. That was good. Spider-Man. It's Last of Us Part 2 came out. Breath of the Wild did not come out during that time. And Death Stranding, whatever. Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was great. Whoa. What year did the FF7 remake come out?
That was like last year?
It was not last year. It came out on PC last year.
Yeah.
2020. So that is after the dry spell, in my opinion. and video games.
Alright, got me some
Because they realized that after COVID, game developers realized people still love single player games. Because everybody's playing single player games a whole bunch during that time. Single player games are great.
Honestly, I prefer single player games over. Not because I don't want to play with friends. It's just, yeah, I prefer them.
Yeah, it's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with like preferring to play single player games.
It's just like you can go at your own pace. You don't have to feel rushed. You can enjoy the story. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, also like a lot of multiplayer games now, all your friends just try so hard.
Yeah.
All your friends just try so hard. Like everybody like wants to be a pro, but not a pro at the same time.
Alright, got me some pepper.
Makes things very difficult.
Like, it's just a game, guys.
Like, listen, I know what it takes to become a pro. Y'all ain't close. Like, I know what happens. Like, I know what, like, you know?
Alright, got me some pepper.
It's just a game. You guys can relax. So, my characters are going... I'm predicting they're gonna go to Area 18. They're gonna rest here. There's a troll in there. I got the troll ready. Who knows if they're gonna do 17? They might. They need to backtrack because they skipped a whole bunch of rooms because they saw one big shiny door and they're like, hey, let's go in there. One thing that they did not check is that one of the rooms was a rest room. Not like a bathroom, but like a rest area. It depends on the game. Like if I'm playing Far Cry 5, I would play with friends, but if I'm playing Spider-Man, I'm gonna play by myself. Yeah. Spider-Man's great. I actually just played Spider-Man for the first time last year. Like in November time. And I played and I got the Miles Morales like add-on too for it, or like standalone game. Okay. Well, this is all a dead-end area. What is 19? I think this is all like food and stuff. I don't have to do anything right here. So there's a whole. We zoom out of the map real quick to realize this is a dead end. So I'm thinking about this dead end area. They're gonna come right back maybe to the top. It wouldn't make sense if they come all the way to the other side. I don't want them starting at the bottom. What are your thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 2? I think it's great. I think it's great. It's definitely better than Red Dead 1. I didn't get to play the multiplayer, but I really liked the story. It was super good. It was so fun. It was very fun. Oh, you need the end. Oh man, so good. What'd you think about the train heist level? There's something about being a cowboy and seeing trains that make you just wanna. That makes the game immediately like a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. You would enjoy that series, Kristen. You would enjoy.
Oh, yeah?
it. Oh yeah. Like I didn't think I would enjoy being a cowboy, but I was like at the end, like, oh god damn. Lose get my gun out. It is fantastic. I like trains. Oh yeah, it is great. It is a great series. Great series. I wish they added the zombie part of it, but that's also again like that when that came out in Red Dead 1, it was like a whole era of like zombie video games came out. Like I'm kind of glad that's kind of done. I hated that era of video games, to be honest with you. Not that era, but like the video like zombies having in everything.
Where zombies were part of everything, yeah.
Bro, it was like zombies were in everything. There was zombies in my Halo games, there was zombies in Call of Duties, there was zombies in Red Dead, there was zombies on TV, there was zombie in movies, there was zombies all the time. Like I was over the zombie craze pretty early, like fairly early. I was over the zombie phase.
Like, Who did this? Who brought this trend?
I don't know. I think people loved what's the TV show called? The Walking Dead so much that they just like fucking put zombies and everything. I need to finish it to force my friend to play RE4. Dang! Your friend hasn't played RE4 either? You're so far behind. I would say this though about the Resident Evil. They are zombies, but they don't feel like zombie video games. You know what I mean? Like they really don't. Like they do a good job of having like that mystery, like evil force behind the zombies versus like, yeah, there's an outbreak or whatever. You know what I mean? Like whatever, the world's a shit. Like no, the world is still going on in the Resident Evil series, but there's like containment areas and whatnot. Like the zombies are happening. I think that's what makes it like way better. It makes it feel like more fantasy. Yeah, it's way more interesting to think about the world. It's not like the worst thing I hate about like the zombie like world's doomed archetype is that you can't like there's nothing like outside like a little bubble area really. You know what I mean? Like anytime they make those stories, it's like this is humanity's last hope, which is like okay, but you kind of get over it like pretty early, like pretty early on you get over it. Yeah, the Resident Evil series is like, it's a fantastic series. I recommend anybody to play it. Even if you're not like a horror fan, like I feel like the games are still good action games too. Like for sure. Have you played the Mercenaries in RE4 2002? No. Actually, no, I have not. No. Funny enough, I didn't play the 2002 RE4, and I've only like watched a lot of it. I didn't own RE4, and then I played a good chunk of the remake. I think I'm like near the end of the remake. Like I saw one of my friends, Bookboy, play, and shout out to Bookboy, and because he's a huge RE fan. And then I was like, you know, I'll play it myself. And I got gifted like the entire like Resident Evil bundle on my Steam. I got Western, he just ragdoll Gatos across the map. Yo, those are the 2002 physics, man. Oh, Wesker? Bro, Wesker's in Dead by Daylight. Oh shit, that man's scary. That man has some movements. He's not that great, but he's got some movements on him, bro.
Give me more hearts.
More hearts. The Matrix also, I mean, he's a product of his time, you know. The Matrix was like a huge thing then.
Matrix was such a huge hit when it first came out. And to be fair, the Matrix movies were groundbreaking for the cinematic universe.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not doubting anything about it, but it's definitely like the fit he has on. Yeah, it's pretty Matrixy. Alright, what should I do? I gotta like start putting the characters like stuff in D&D sessions now. Oh, the third session. I don't think we're going to finish this level. And let me just guesstimate. So far they're averaging about 16 floors, so it's about 8 rooms per session, averaging. And there are a total of, real quick, so I don't forget about that. How many rooms are there total? 41 rooms. 41 minus 16. 8. So about 3.25 sessions left. So about we have roughly about maybe a month left here in this huge ass map. This big old map. We have roughly about a month left.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not
Do you
bad.
think they can do it?
Yeah, I believe in them. Hey, they level up after they do this floor. They level up per floor, for the most
Oh,
part,
okay.
until you get to like level like 9 or 10, and then it's like okay, every 2 floors. Then it comes like every 3 floors. He just chucks his glasses at people, and it's funny because after he shoves them at people, he just ragdoll in cutscenes. It sounds like Wesker. And Wesker in the Dead by Daylight, he has like a whole dash attack mechanic, and like can like instantly grab you and like he put like this like weird curse on you. It's kind of like the virus. He can kind of give you the virus, but it's like it's a weird like mechanic. Like he has to give you like 3 stacks of the virus, and then like he can like tentacle grab you and shit. I think that's how it works. I'm not for sure. Okay, let's say 20 lose to 90. Okay, I'll put that in the show. You know, play Dead by Daylight? I think you will like it. The community sucks, but I think you'll like it. Is it worth the price? That's kind of hard because I feel like it's really at this point only good with friends. It's good. It's great with friends. If you don't play with friends, it's not that great at this point. Like at the beginning of its life cycle, I feel like it was definitely worth it. You know. After that, and after. You know what I mean? Hey, Matt Mitchell, how's it going, man? Addy? I don't know. What's Addy? On Dead by Daylight? Ooh, okay, so that's happening. So we're gonna go down to 9. So I probably need to prep 8, C, 10, or 11. What happens in 11? Oh, wait, I know what happens. Music's pretty loud. Oh, okay, I can turn it down. How's that? Better? How's that? Perfect. All right. Didn't care about the whole. What is it? Wait, I'm not gonna say that. Grape on making didn't seem like a big deal to me. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't understand that lot. What are you trying to say right there? Wait, hold on. What? Didn't care about the whole. What about in history class? What about history class? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I'm just like confused by like what do you mean by that stuff? Yeah, I'm very confused. I think Nate's also like I'm also confused.
Yeah, I'm rereading chat. Like, is it my dyslexia? Am I just dumb?
No, you are right. You're fine. Okay, so they're gonna go down to 8. Let's put a creature down here. Spice things up.
Oh.
What?
Stone Talus. Hello.
Oh.
I literally climbed up on a rock, and apparently I'm on top of him now.
You scared
I
the,
love this
scared-
game.
You scared the shit out of me. I was like, what are you talking about? What's happening? What?
I have no arrows.
What a
No bow
shield
attached.
Shield Guardian. It sounds like Lance Riddick when I say Shield Guardian. Yeah, it's a shame it happened. I have all these tabs open now of like looking up like video game stuff. Where is it? Token Maker?
I'm upset. I totally missed that at like point blank range. I'm trash.
I don't know, but I feel like I'm screaming "Got it, memory." Please, I feel like I feel like I should make that a point reward on Twitch now.
What?
Got it memorized. Only on Twitch. I don't know how to do it on YouTube. I'm sorry, people who are watching on YouTube. You guys don't get cool emotes and point rewards. Mostly because I haven't done it yet, and I'm feeling a little bit lazy on it. I'm so sorry.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's it. You don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm making a little token. Look at this. I am making a token. See how easy to make tokens on here? Boom, boom, boom. Just something called just Token Maker. I wonder if I should do the whole thing.
What?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's
Are you
okay.
kidding
We'll
me?
just do this. Did you die?
Yes, I got one shot because I was like a split off as the rock's like tumbling forward because I stunned it. I have died more times in this game than I ever did in Breath of the Wild.
I heard it's harder. I heard this
It's
game's harder.
way harder. It's way harder. I love the enemies and how aggressive they are and how creative you can be with the weapons, but I'm not thrilled that like I can just get one shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back
But you
and just
know
go
what?
to my just
That's okay. We'll just make it work. Called Get Good Scrub.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's the game. It's I heard it's harder, so that's good. Told them to sub. Told who to sub. But thank you if you're subscribing. Much appreciated, though. We're just here chilling tonight. We're just here chilling. Fuck. Where's the Shield Guardian? We're also having a movie night soon on our Discord.
Yup.
Soon.
We are in the midst of planning it, but last I checked on the dates, we were looking at the 16th.
Yep.
So if you guys join the Discord, you guys keep an eye out for announcements on that.
Exactly.
I'll just drop that in for the YouTube fam. 16th of June, movie night.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be watching Hercules, maybe. There's Lars. Hold on, what? Hold on, I'm not reading that. What are you talking about, man? Okay, wow, I'm not even gonna address that comment. That is crazy. Fine, man. Just not gonna address that. Did this token not drop? Do you think it should be elite? Do you think that it should be illegal to not seatbelt your kids in the car? Yeah, I think everybody should wear a seatbelt. What are you talking about? Is it not dropping? Okay, there we go. Let me delete all this stuff. Okay, let me put the. Whoa, let me zoom in real quick. I feel like it's weird. Like, there were still some people out there that like, I don't want my kids to be, like bulked up, which is kind of weird. That's kind of a weird take. Strange world? Yeah, no, it's completely weird. I mean, there are still some people that are like okay with what is it? What is it, like totally okay with like drinking or driving, so it's always just kind of weird that people are like, I don't know, like, or like still think that about like seatbelts, and like statistically they save your life like way higher than when you don't wear a seatbelt. Weird question. Also, Matt, sorry we gotta put your timeout and block you. Sorry, man, you've been acting a little strange, a little weird, man. I'm just gonna. Let's just do. People aren't okay about it. They just want to do it. Yeah, like yeah, some people just like like some people just want to have that power, you know what I mean? Let me move my messages. Let me move it up here. How about that? I feel like that's better. I feel like that's generally better. No, like some people, like some adults just want to have like that power. They're not okay with it, but they just don't like being told what to do. You're gonna find that when you get older. Some adults just don't like being told what to do still. There's nothing wrong with being told what to do. Yeah, like half the yeah. Like as you get older, you start to realize that most of the laws in place, I say most of them because some of them are just for people in power just to inflict their own like will on you, like online. There's just like some stuff that's not aged well. If you look at US history, some laws aren't justified, but a lot of like security laws and wellness laws and like programs are generally there to help you. Genuinely there to help you.
For the most part, rules are put in place to protect you and everyone around
Yeah.
you. It's not to hinder fun, it's just more of a protection type.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. There are exceptions. There's always exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that they're good exceptions. I'm just saying that there are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like with parents, right? Your parents have rules in place too.
Yeah.
protect you and make sure that you're safe because, you know, for the most part, your parents want what's best for you.
Yeah. I think that it's okay. It's totally fine to question the rules. I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think I one thing I hated growing up was my parents like just because I said so. Which is like I don't like that still to this day. But they're my parents. But also I liked it way more when my parents explained something why, and I respected it 1,000 times more.
Even if, like, you know, because sometimes my parents would be like, I can't explain it now, but like, I will explain it when you're older because you'll get it better.
Yeah.
Like, I even accepted that. It's like, okay, I guess I'm too young to know the why. I'll wait until I'm older, and if it comes up again, hopefully they'll
Yeah.
explain it to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, just because I told you so, like,
Yeah, that's
not
horrible.
a good enough answer. Like,
That's not.
just be honest and say, hey, like, I can't explain it to you now because you're not gonna get it. But down the line, I don't mind explaining this to you when you're older. Like, that's fair.
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of those people that are like super against like COVID and the mask are just like giant children. They just don't like being told what to do, and they think they're like creating like some like I don't know. The line of thinking just doesn't hold up very strong.
Honestly, it's just a respecting both ways, you know?
Oh, the token thing's right here.
Ow. I just got sucker punched in the face with a rock. I love it.
How did a Vok sucker punch you?
The Stone Talus literally threw an arm at me, and it just... I was full health. I went down to a quarter of a heart.
Looking like you hated the mask? Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody liked the mask. That's fine. One thing I did like was that nobody saw the wrestling bitch faces I was making. But that
Yeah.
part was nice. But I don't think anybody truly liked it. It's just that one, if it's like a school project, and I knew it wasn't gonna work in America because it worked literally everywhere else.
I mean, like, the whole point of the mask is, like, look, you're trying not to spread it.
Yeah.
If you're sick, like, take Japan for instance, right? They wear masks, and for them, part of the culture is, hey, I have been around someone that's been sick, or I have been
Yeah,
not feeling well.
exactly.
That's the reason why I'm being considerate of people around me.
I literally wear a mask when I'm sick. I don't
Yeah.
care. I wear a mask when I'm sick. Doctors wear masks
That-
all the time. Like you don't
that
want
or
like spread.
stay home.
Yeah, exactly. I hate it when kids would come to school or people that I work with like, man, I'm so sick, and they're like they look like death. I was like, why the fuck are you here? What are you doing
Stay
here?
home.
What are you doing here? Mask up or go home.
See, and that's what I don't get. It's, if you're that sick, why are you here?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like, why? Like, go home.
I think I was telling this one guy I used to work with back when COVID first happened, when he didn't believe in COVID. I don't think he still does, which is crazy. But I was like, wow, it's kind of crazy how these countries ended COVID within like 2 or 3 weeks, you know, and we're still in lockdown. And he just like went off, and I was like, all right, and he just refused to wear a mask and then he got fired for it. I was like, yep. You play with stupid, you're gonna fuck when I found out. I think as an adult, they're also people. Hold on a second. What the heck? Okay, never mind. I saw a text from my boss post from a while ago. That people have less leniency on you if you don't follow rules the older you get.
I mean,
Like good.
you've been around for a while. You should know what to do by now.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for you to play ignorance and like stupid if you're like 30 years old and you're still messing up on like basic stuff.
Yeah. Because it's like, you've been around for how long? You should know better by now.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing, bro? Come on, you know better.
see if I can kill this thing this time.
Yeah, rest and sleep it off. Yeah, some people are like married to their job. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, no, if I'm off, I'm off. Don't talk to me. Don't message me. I'm off.
Exactly. Like, again, this was just something I never understood when I was 16, 17, starting his first job. Why couldn't it work when you're sick? Like, I get it. You needed to show up because that's how you earn money, things like that. But sometimes if you're that sick, just stay
Yeah,
home.
it's just the work culture, man. I don't get it.
Be considerate of your coworkers and other people around you.
Yeah. Like, also, if you show up sick to your job once, this is just like, here's another life advice, is that your job is going to abuse that, by the way. Like,
Oh, heck,
anytime like you're
yes.
not feeling good or anything, your job's still going to expect you to be like 100% the entire time when you're not. In the
Yep.
future, by the way.
Because
Like,
if you're there, you're there.
Yeah, you guys set boundaries with your job, by the way. Like, if you're like, yeah, I'll come in, I don't care, you know? Like, and you just go in like on a whim, like the first whim or whatever. Like, they would expect you to do that all the time, by the way, now. Like, no matter what. You guys set boundaries. I know some people that think COVID is fake and that it was a biological weapon designed in China. Well, tell them they didn't do too hot, that it was still all kicking alive, but still. That's pretty fucked up. I hate that view. Also, a lot of people that view that don't have people that have passed away from COVID too. It's also like pretty sad and depressing in itself.
Ooh. That was close. Ow. I hate these things. Like, why you do so much?
Like, why? Let's take a moment of
Should not
silence. I've lost family to COVID. It's
Same.
and people are still like, it's so crazy. It is so crazy. And those people haven't lost anybody and they're still yelling about it. I'm like, okay, you know, it's absolutely absurd. The lack of empathy is absurd. Yeah, I was just telling my girl that, like, well, I told my boss this too. I was like, hey, when's my day off, I'm not replying to anything unless it's an emergency. And there was only one emergency I've ever had to deal with ever since I've done that at my current job. And I was the only one available, literally the only one. Because 2 people were out of the country and my boss was at a funeral. So it was just me. And so I understood.
Well, in that situation, you can't help it.
Yeah.
So.
At that point, I would do it. I would do whatever needs to be done, you know. But you guys, yeah, it's kind of sucks that you were in that point where to like set a standard or set a boundary. I think that goes with like anything, anybody, you know. You gotta set a boundary. Setting boundaries will get you far in life. Like, if something makes you uncomfortable, say it makes you uncomfortable, and then you set that boundary, and they bring it up, well, then time to reevaluate that relationship.
Well, that's another thing too that you can also find out is if they truly care about you, they'll respect your boundaries.
Oh yeah, true. Especially for like your job and relationships. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cause like, yeah, there was some jobs that like they don't give a shit. They would call you the whole weekend. They reward you with more work than you need. For sure. Life lessons tonight, guys. Life lessons tonight.
Yay.
Is like, I think crunch culture, it really is crunch culture, and especially like me and Apple are both in IT, so it's like even worse. Like if you go
Yeah.
above and beyond in IT, they expect that all the time now. Like it means nothing. And then guess what, you're probably gonna get passed up on a promotion or a raise Because you keep going above and beyond where you are right now. Like, why are we going to get rid of this person in their current position where we have them perfectly? They're gonna go for the next person.
Or even worse, they're gonna go for the person who doesn't do anything, and then now they get promoted above you.
That's true. Some people don't do nothing, but they play the social game, and it works for them. That's real.
It is very real.
That's
It's
real.
very unfortunate.
Yeah, I had to tell a couple people that when I was working at my first tech job. I was like, hey, they're like really going above and beyond for these people. I was like, you shouldn't be doing this. One, those people think that's going to be the norm. That's not the norm. Like, what you're doing is not the norm. So they have like this view of how things are when it's not supposed to, and then they're gonna keep you there because you keep doing it, and it's so sad. Yeah, it's a very
Which-
sad place. Yeah.
It sucks too, especially if you're the kind of person who's just like, hey, I always give 110% at my job because
Yeah.
that's just how I was raised or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It doubly sucks for you because it's like, hey, this feels like normal to me. This is the standard. This is how it should be. It's like,
Yeah.
lower your standards. Lower
Exactly.
your standards.
Yeah, I was raised to like always like try in everything I'm doing, you know. And so you kind of have to like lower, like it was a kind of a hard lesson. Like you have to lower your standards. Luckily I learned that very early on working fast food. But I learned it. But I learned more when I got like my first IT job, because I'm like, holy shit, they're always asking for this, even though like what I
Yeah.
did was me breaking my backs out for them, like bending over backwards for them.
Ow. I hate Actorox. Their aim is something else.
I'm sure they love you too. I feel like I have like, look at my eye. Ugh. Are you ready? I'm kind of ready for Birth by Sleep. I'm kind of ready. I don't know if I should play all 3 paths. Should I play all 3 paths?
Well, it depends. It's the same story. It just depends on how much you want to know about the characters themselves, because Aqua, Terra, and Ventus are different, and they all have key elements
Mm-hmm.
in order to what leads up to KH1. Like, all
Hmm.
3 are equally important.
Nathan says yes, all 3.
I'm leaning towards yes because one, you get to play 3 different characters besides Sora.
Uh-huh.
2, again, different viewpoints of the same story. So, like, what Terra goes through, Aqua goes through something completely different.
Okay.
And 3, all 3 of them have a different ending.
How long are each part? Are each one long?
They're not too long, I don't think. Honestly, I only played it twice. And that's all 3 storylines twice. I think there's 4 to 6 worlds, and the worlds aren't that long.
Like 6
Yeah.
hours, I think maybe 13 each. That's not that bad considering Kingdom Hearts 2 was a 40-hour playthrough together.
Yeah. And plus
40
you don't
hours.
have to go back to each world again. Like, once you go through it with Terra, you're done with that world.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes it feel better.
Oh, okay,
So-
yeah. I thought you had to
so-
play through each world again.
No, you don't
as
have
a
to do that.
Different person. Oh, okay.
And that's also the part of the other thing too. It's not the same worlds as with KH1 and KH2. Like, these are brand new worlds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Because I was
And
thinking that they're all
it-
same
no.
world. I was like, I
No.
don't know if I can do this.
It like with one of the world, like, you know how you had the 7 princesses of heart in KH1,
Mm-hmm.
and then how eventually all 7 were basically captured?
Yeah.
This goes back to like before that plan even started. Like, this has been years in the making leading up to KH1.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you're going like back that far.
Okay, okay. That's fair.
So,
Oh shit,
honestly-
it is 10:05. It is the
Oh,
end of the
shit.
stream.
Oh shit.
Guys, we are done for the stream for tonight.
That was fast.
Yeah, I need more of these just chill streaming streams because it feels so nice to just chill here and not like that game, honestly. Sometimes like I love video games, but some days, man, Kingdom Hearts is just getting to me sometimes. But hey guys, thank you so much for showing up. We're coming back. Remember, Tuesday we are playing Birth by Sleep. We're playing Birth by Sleep Tuesday and getting back into the Kingdom Hearts grind, and hopefully I can get a lot done before Street Fighter, and then I want to play Street Fighter and Kingdom Hearts at the same time. A lot of games coming out. Holy shit, so many game announcements. So many game announcements. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Can't miss that. Yo, Nathan, much appreciated. But also, I'm trying to get to 500 followers on Twitch. So I am trying my best to get to 500. We're like 492, and if I get to 500, I made a bet. I made a deal, by the way, with Bookboy, a friend of mine, that I will play Sonic 06 with him on stream if I get to 500 followers.
Please,
the worst
go
Sonic,
subscribe
the worst
to-
Sonic game ever. Sonic 06 on stream. What time's the stream? It is 8 p.m. Central Time. That is when I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central Time. Be there. Ugh.
I'll drop the link to the Discord again in here because I do drop the schedule in there as well.
Yeah, I'll drop the here. Here's the Discord link. I put it. Ah, God damn it. I put in here. Discord link. Okay, but yeah, hopefully we can get to 500 soon. But man, that's gonna be a rough playthrough. But hey, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.